Bat is starving, but not enough to worry about. And I want to build another bomber. Okay, vote for historical landmarks or international games. I mean, the influence with city-states would be kind of cool. I really don't want to contribute the time right now to international games, though. But it could take me closer to getting together all these votes. Don't know. I'd much rather just flat vote it down. Ruin my relationship with Germany. Maybe I vote it up just for that, and we'll try and see if we can squeeze out something with the 2 turns that we'll have before we build space parts. Okay, well, let's do that. Or we can wait, maybe. Spaceship factory is going to be useful in the capital, but we're probably going to want to wait a couple of turns with it anyway. So let's have a go. I'm thinking we just have to pop advanced ballistics with our rationalism finisher. So international games goes down now. Let's work it. And we need 482 for the thing that we are interested in. And we've got 66, 107, 173 or something, 200 something. I think we'll get to this 480. Well, we'll check it next turn. We've got 2 turns until Apollo's done anyway. Probably bulb this scientist now. I want to... We'll do that, and then we'll go Q for nanotech. And we'll work through some of these technologies. Turn 164 so far. See if we can't win this game with a science victory in the low 170s, or mid 170s even. We've got another scientist, and the next one comes in 5. Okay, so we'll get to 492 with this next round, so that's actually perfect for us. I will not complain about that one bit. Yeah, Fez has gone to a different religion, but maybe we'll get some benefits from that now. What do we get? Mosques, cathedrals, faith purchasing, great people, all a bunch of stuff that's totally useless to us. That's a shame. I guess that's why I never wanted Egypt's religion to begin with. And I guess we'll just have to take the rationalism finisher next turn. I mean, we're getting so much culture. I could take commerce. Well, wait. I mean, yeah, it's going to be quite a few turns though. I think we'll be okay. It might be nice to be able to take nanotech with it, in which case I really do need to go for advanced ballistics and fire the remaining scientists to get it next turn. Okay, well, we'll try and use this free tech on nanotech then. So I'll open commerce with this next policy. Then we'll take the next scientist that comes about, Egyptian current Ormus. Okay. Ormus is actually a bit annoying, right? Yeah, because we actually did want Ormus for ourselves. Oh, my golden age ended. Oh, what an idiot. Okay, well, I guess I can open commerce, and then what? Unless this is something good. Let's fire this writer down. 7 turns. Okay. That's what we're looking for, and I guess I'll fire this golden age back up. Actually need one more turn into some of this stuff anyway. Let's overflow with walls. With walls, and the capital can just put the 1 turn in that we need. Man, I can't believe I let that happen with the golden age. Hopefully it won't cost us. Looks like we're going to be pushing it for both tech and we're going to get like 5 or 6 more scientists, so maybe we'll be okay actually. Okay. finish the Apollo program now. We can get back to building the Hubble Space Telescope. That's 4 turns. We can now build spaceship parts, and there are 11 here, 14 here, and 15 here. So I think we're going to be needing to use some gold to get spaceship factories when we get there, but we don't have the scientists to do it yet. I could start faith purchasing some scientists actually. That's not a bad shout because faith purchase scientists, they don't actually affect your great person counter. So I could fire both of them in order to get us to these spaceship factories sooner. So let's do that. I'm just going to check this great person counter thing. So that I'm not being an idiot, but... Oh, what happened to the other game? You're definitely doing well in this game though. Yeah, the other game, it got a little bit bad. So I bailed on it in order to finish this game tonight. This is the Morocco one. This is the one that I was talking about where you said, if you lose this one, you're going to have to play my mod, DJ. So yeah, so this one is doing pretty good. Unfortunately, turn 167 is my fastest ever science victory, so I've not gotten there. But I've kind of seen the opportunity to see if we can do a science victory before turn 180 on quick. So we're going to have a go. We're grappling with low production in the expansions right now. So we're going to need to buy some spaceship factories to bring these turns down. But we've got some golden ages. Hopefully I'll get another artist. I don't know when the next one comes. 4 turns, so we will get another artist, so that's okay. I'm just thinking about how best to take this to the end. I was informed that faith purchase scientists don't affect your counter, so I'm going to test that one right now and buy some. So I'm hoping to see this counter stay at 603. Fingers crossed, I guess. Where's the great scientist here? Oh, I haven't finished rationalism because I'm an idiot. Well, we'll carry on. 5 turns for that. We're going to start in 44 turns out there. That's not good. It's because Biblos has been overtaken by someone. Let's deal with Shaka can carry on. How close are the others doing with the spaceship part? Yeah, so I've got 15, 14, 11, and then the capital's going to need to build one for me too. But I'm building Hubble there right now. Almost I only need 39 influence though. I don't feel like it. Oh, how close are the other civs doing with the spaceship? No one's built one yet. I don't even think anyone's built the Apollo program. If we kind of look at the tech, I am very much the tech leader. I mean, it's turn 168 on quick, so I'm not expecting the AIs to be there. Let's just have a look at the eras that people are in. So we've got, where am I seeing the era? So atomic, modern, industrial, and info. So that info is just me. Oh yes, yeah, I've won this game. I'm just trying to see how quickly I can do it. There's nothing more to it than that. Just need to get myself to robotics as soon as I can in order to go buy these spaceship factories. And hopefully I'll have enough gold left over to buy the spaceship parts that I need. Oh, someone's converted Fez. Is this religion better? Jesuit. Well, this is a bit late for Jesuit. Temple Happiness, though. Oh, I tell you what I can do. If I want to fix this Biblos problem, and actually in order to fix the Eiffel problem, I've taken that freedom tenet where I can gift stuff away. So let's get rid of that pike. And for Biblos, let's get rid of this archer. And for Ormus, I guess I can also get rid of this archer. Oh, I actually just gave away that to Ormus. Well, how far are we from Vatican? Can give away this archer to Vatican, I think. Let's see. Come on, let me gift you. There we go. That's a nice round of stuff. That will be good. And yes, we can get all our Hubble scientists down. Question is, how fast are we going to do it? I think I've got room for 3 purchased scientists, and then 3 more, 1 from Hard Generation and 2 from Hubble. So I'm guessing that's going to be all the way to the end. I'm quite disappointed at how fast how slow the science is going with 1,000, actually. I expected to be churning through some of these techs more, but I mean, Particle Fizz will take 8 turns somehow. Let's fire this. And see if I can take nanotech with a rationalism finisher. I should be able to bulb 2 scientists next turn, so I definitely can. So let's go robotics and then make sure not to nanotech. World leader 12 for me. I'm half tempted to try and bail into a Diplo. I guess you can't be tortured by my mod pack again. Yeah, and I probably should confirm that the torture would not be playing the mod pack, because the mod pack is kind of fun. The torture would be getting absolutely wrecked by the AI. Right, I need.
Es wäre in
I thought it was worth that important point of clarification. It was kind of cool to play it. I enjoyed what I did play, but yeah, the wrecking was a bit of a wrecking. So we will avoid that torture, at least for now. I'll probably play it again at some point anyway. I definitely want to find the time, but I'm thinking my next stream is going to be multiplayer. So it won't be then, but no, maybe it'll be the turn after. Zulu's finally took an ideology. We're here building spaceship parts. Yeah, well, when you first came to my channel, I was playing multiplayer, wasn't I, DJ? But I haven't had the time to play it for a couple of days just because I can't start too late. My girlfriend can't, like, I can't really be coming to bed too late on a weekday, so I can't really play multiplayer on a weekday. I work a full-time job, so I don't have time for that. Let's see, nuclear non-proliferation, angry civs. Oh no, natural heritage sites. I just want to propose something that no one's going to hate, and maybe I'll propose a space station. But yeah, so unfortunately I don't have enough time to play multiplayer in the week, otherwise I would do. But I'm definitely thinking multiplayer at some point this weekend. Whenever my weekend stream is, I'm definitely going to stream one day. And I'm looking for multiplayer on that day for sure. Hopefully we can get a good game in and that'll be fun. But then maybe if I got a single player game during the week, we can try out the mod pack perhaps. Yeah, I mean, if you want to join the multiplayer game with me, you definitely can. In fact, I'll take the time to send you the... I don't know if you're part of the Discord. There's a Discord that I'm going to be playing it in. So it will be vanilla. If you wanted to, I can send you the invite to the Discord and you can come play. Let me quickly grab the invitation if you want it. That is the link to the Discord server that I play multiplayer in. It might ask you permission to like give away all of your personal details to a bot. I've done it and I haven't been hacked yet, so you know it's kind of fine. But I don't think people use the Discord server as a hackathon. I mean, it's the one that's linked to on the main r/Civ5 Reddit page. If it had bots in it that would be stealing our personal data, I'm sure they'd have done it already. Anyway, now let's take next turn. 6 turn parts in the capital, which really sadden me deeply. Maybe I can switch focus to production now. So let me see if I can do that. We don't even need social policies anymore actually, so why don't I stop working the Musicians Guild and put it in the factory slots? Okay, well that's part of the way there. Still 6 turns on the part though. I need like 78 hammers for 5 turns. So maybe I don't bother. Looks like we need to buy 2 parts. And we're at 9, 10 and 6. So in order to buy 2 parts, I'm going to need to get myself up to... It's like 2260. Yeah, 2260 gold. So I'm going to need 4520, plus I do want to purchase spaceship factories. I do have the spare aluminium to do that, and that's going to be 780. So I need to get myself another, what's that, 1560 after this. So 1560 plus another, I guess 600 just for the parts. Okay, let's go to my great friend Bismarck. Hello man, what have you got for me? 5 oil, yes. We'll take that. We'll take him for, what's that, 74, 148, 178, 185. It's really dismal amounts of gold per turn. Can I get like 190 just to check that my math isn't bad? Yeah, it's not.
No.
Yeah, I'll let you know, DJ, when I'm searching for some games, and then if you can get in on one, that would be cool. I'd very much to test out your skills, see if the this wrecking that you tell me about is replicated in some of the games that we play. I'm sure it is, but I'll be interested to see. Maybe if you wreck me, you can give me some tips. You know, I just posted a video on YouTube doing tips, in fact. Maybe I actually need to learn some. So let's go for... They changed it to capture, so you didn't put anything. Okay, cool. So you didn't have to bribe your life away for access to a bot or something. That's kind of cool. Well, I had to give my life away for it. It is what it is. What did I say I needed? I need 1,500, about 2,000 gold. So let's just go take that from Bismarck. Don't like choosing it, but we'll do what we must in this game. 100 GPT. Okay. That's good. I'm happy with that. Spaceship Factory. Bam, 7. Spaceship Factory. 8. How do I get it down one more turn? 17.91. That sounds like down one turn to me. That's still 7 turns. Okay, so we're down now, and we're gonna stagnate in 17 turns, but I think we'll be done by then. So we'll happily take that and rationalism finish the next turn as I've been building towards. There. I don't know that I need to keep these units garrisoned around my capital anymore. So I think I'll delete these workers and save some more gold. Sorry, workers. You are no longer necessary. So you will be sacrificed. And I don't care about the ones around Rabat either. I'm going to delete these two. There's, what did I do? In fact, I think the one game on my YouTube channel right now, I think, was it the game on my YouTube channel? I got really annoyed that a worker blocked me from finishing a spaceship part. So I like deleted them all and got angry about it. And now I'm religiously deleting workers so that my workers can't be standing on the tiles that my spaceship parts need to stand on. Or like get in the way. Delete the scout too. There's even a warrior here. Can I gift that away to Ormus? No, not yet. Still need a couple of turns. This thing can go away as well. I just need to make sure that my capital doesn't get converted so that we can keep religious community there for the time being. Okay. 7 turns looks like when we're going to be done. 178. Slower than I'd have liked, but we are going to get there. It's into a golden age. This is what it is. 178 is below 180. I guess that's as good as I could have expected when I set out to do this game. I'm quite disappointed the early labs didn't drive me there sooner. But I guess I'm just missing a scientist or something. Don't know. Furs and spices with Shaka ended. Oh no, I want to keep these spices. These spices, all game, DJ, all game. Budapest has had this quest for spices, and I have had spices in my land. In fact, I settled on it with Marrakesh. But I kept trading away to Shaka to get city-states and cities to ask for We Love the King's Days and gain luxury spices. Except every time I got spices back, I kept trading it away without remembering. Absolute idiot moves. But I'm glad I finally remembered, and I can go take that quest about 6 turns before victory. Furs and spices ended. So we'll hopefully get that quest of Budapest finally. The one that's been going for about 120 turns. And I can buy my scientists now. So let's do that. Get that. And one more with lots of faith. Oh, I keep forgetting how much this one is. Oh well, 2 scientists will be enough to take us to the end, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, the rules does look... Yeah, they do. They play decently fair rules, I think, in the server. I think I may have overestimated how fast I'm going to do this one. 2 scientists is not going to fire me close enough to particle fizz, so I might have to spend some turns doing research. Vomit. Got 1 research agreement that might come in. Wine and marble from Bismarck. That's 9 turns. I'll keep my marble. I'll keep my wine now too. Yeah, the rules are alright. There are various different servers which play all sorts of rules. I guess I don't need to actually bold these scientists until the very end of the game. Let's queue research up. Find these boosters. Okay. Looks good. Maybe I can shave a turn off by allying a city-state somewhere. Like Hong Kong needs 111, so maybe not them. Byblos 102, so maybe not them. No, I guess there's no more that I can do really. Let's just give these last units to Hong Kong. And 1 to Byblos. Yeah, this pike. But yeah, oh, you played the Lek mod with a stream and you kind of been... Oh yeah, but how long ago was this? Because I streamed last on Sunday and I remember you told me about beating a streamer on Lek last weekend, right? Or like sometime last week. I guess, I mean, there's a pretty reasonable chance you'll beat me, I guess, if we play vanilla multiplayer, just because how the map works out sometimes. Who knows? I'd like to see how good you are. Oh, you did it a second time with him. Nice. Brilliant, I like that one. Did it a second time, bit him again. Was it closer this time? Or was it still just as non-close as the last time round? I reckon I can fire through these last techs here, actually. This Bismarck research agreement in 8 turns might be the thing that does it for us. How soon can I get a scientist? Did it for a second time, nice. What strategies did you use on Lek? The last one was... Did you go tradition for the last one? Interested to see if you went Liberty or something this time around. A lot closer, but you're able to defend against him without affecting your production. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's about the only thing that I can really say about that. Defend without affecting production. It's yeah, when someone wars you, they really need to put some sort of tangible dent in your empire, especially if it's kind of 1v1. I find when you end up 1v1ing someone, the person with the, I guess one of the things I have found about doing multiplayer is if too many people irrelevant out, it makes it very difficult to beat the game leader. If you want to beat the game leader, you usually need a little bit of teaming. So I've kind of learned, I mean, I never make myself irrelevant in multiplayer games. One, because I'm usually, you know, close enough. But two, I believe that there's always a way to win. In fact, the last game that I played, the one that you came to my channel on, was an exact example of that. I got, I don't know if I told you the outcome of that game, actually. I got a concede to me in the end. We had our really glass cannon empire as, who was it? We were playing Siam, maybe? Was it Siam? Or was it Askia, the Songhai? It was Askia as the Songhai, right? And yeah, there was this guy who was absolutely miles ahead, but someone else in the game was playing the Zulu. They frigated him, and the person who was miles ahead as Indonesia decided to completely ignore labs and go Great War Bombers. Except they didn't Great War Bomber me fast enough, and so I ended up getting my labs up. I was the science leader. I had bombers to defend against his GWBs, and I ended up getting a concession. So I didn't expect to win that game at all, and I won it. So happy days. So yeah, that went out well for me in the end. And then let's see on your game now. So on the first game you went tradition, halfway through honor and piety. Oh yeah, I thought that was, I forget whether or not you told me, but I was assuming you went tradition. Your empire wasn't wired, I think, so I assumed it wasn't liberty. But yeah, tradition, honor, piety. Nice strong play, I think, is like, right? Oh no, Egypt, don't convert my capital. I want this religious community. Your religion's terrible. I guess I'll put this in the way and move this infantry over. I've got enough to buy the spaceship parts though now, don't I? Maybe I can just try and pay for Hong Kong. 105 would get me there. We still need enough gold per turn to buy the last two parts. But it's only going to be a couple of turns worth of gold to do that. Maybe I do try and pay Hong Kong out. 1,000. Oh, that didn't work. 6. Rip. I can coup it. YOLO. Okay. We do have Hong Kong as an ally. Fine. I probably 7 turns for this scientist, 7 turns on the research agreement. There's absolutely no way I can get more faith right. It doesn't seem that way. Well, it looks like this is the game limiting factor at the end of the day. We're going to be done in 8, I guess. So it's going to be low 180s. Damn, I was really optimistic. Bismarck starting on the spaceship. So what were the social policies you took on the second game, DJ? Obviously he was kind of pissed off though, since I had no idea how to do any Lex strategies. You still had the vanilla mentality. Yeah, well I mean, to be honest, science greed I think still works on Lek. I mean, isn't that how Grabo got to being as good as he does? He just sort of greeds science just like you would do on vanilla, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, maybe it's definitely still the viable strategy. I certainly think that you can make it work. It's just that you get caught out on some of the military timings, right? Like land ships are much better than they used to be. Turn 100 artillery can win you the game. There are certain unit timings which are just a bit more powerful, as far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong, I guess, but if you don't know too many Lex strategies, then maybe. Traditional aesthetics, yeah, that's pretty typical. Science greed for the win there. Let's continue progressing. Yeah, it's going to be 183 for the win. That's really disappointing. This empire, I just played a personal game that I used for a YouTube guide, and I got a 185 as France, and the lands were so much worse than this, and my cities were so much smaller. In fact, the cities were actually probably the same size in the end. So it's really disappointing to me that I'm only going to go a couple of turns quicker, but alas. If I'd known it was going to be this slow, I'd have gone stealth bombers. How much longer are you planning to stream today anyway? Not too much longer. I'm going to finish the game and then I'm going to debate what I want to do about the next couple of hours, but I need to be done probably in the next 45 minutes or so. So I'm not entirely sure what I can get done in 45 minutes. If you have a suggestion, I'm all open ears. Okay, we got these. Oh, Egypt! This prophet is in my way again. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I want to make sure we can't stand his prophets in the way of anything. So maybe I do my units in a line? Let's do that. Units in a line. Start a modded game. I mean, alright, yeah. I'll start a modded game. We'll see if you can teach me something about the start of these modded games. I'll try one. So let's just finish this one. And then we can go for it. DJ says yay for anyone who's watching this one back later. Like the emojis. What's that? K-pop dance. Nice K-pop dance. Never seen this one before. What does Shaka propose? I don't even care. We'll just get this done. Okay. 5 turns for the scientist. If there's any way to get it done slightly faster. Oh, I can give it a mobile sound. Okay. I could probably buy this last part, but let me put these ones on first. Okay, and Fez, get your part on. And then let's get this part on. Wonderwall. Nice. As a British streamer, I actually know what Wonderwall means. Unless this means something completely different to you, because that's Gridga 1, Gridga Dirt, Gridga Wall. See, Wonderwall is the name of a very popular song by a band called Oasis from the UK. Popular a good like 10 years or so now, but here's the name of one of their songs. So that's where I know Wonderwall from. I should probably bulb these scientists now, right? Seems no reason to hold on to them any longer. Okay, 4 turns on mobile tactics and then 4 for part, and then whatever particle fizzes in the end. Okay, well, we'll get them. We got our scientist in 4 turns, the research agreement through in 4 turns. That'll definitely take us towards the end game. Turn 183, this is going to be. Let's see what city-state allies we've got as well. They even probably have gone for diplomacy, actually, looking at all of these city-states. Probably buy out Sydney. $131, but I bet this gift of gold takes us all the way there. It does. Not particularly interested in spending my spaceship part gold though. Ship victory progress. Yeah, still 2 parts. Have I got one bought in Marrakesh that I can't see? Yes. Let's put that one on. Egypt style refrigeration. Not to worry. Okay. Continue just clicking next turn. Even going to get another social policy. This has been a really great culture game. Again, I'm surprised at how slow my science was given all of this. I mean, I even got scholasticism in the end. Is this 25% bonus to science? We went through rationalism okay. I mean, we didn't get mercantilism, but I don't think we missed out too much by that. Something about this empire was a bit slow. The answer to this in the end. Okay, and this trade route was going where? Ormus, are there any... I probably shouldn't really worry about this. I can send it to Wittenberg. I can't send it to Wittenberg, I'll send it to Ormus then. By the writer. We'll take... something like this. Resting point influence, cultural diplomacy. We could open something random, I guess. Take an ideological tenet, having us from banks and stock exchanges. 31 happiness, maybe I'll make it look bigger. Take some ideology, not that I feel like it matters. We've not even been contributing to the International Space Station. Oh, we're going to get a merchant soon. More gold. Would we have gotten a scientist at any point? No. That's fine. Merchant is, it is. Still wondering how you managed to go in a massive deficit on my pack. I usually make money easily. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. However many turns we get through, you can see how my deficit goes. Budapest. Man, you could have saved my ally for like 3 more turns. Great merchant. Yeah, we'll see how I can fix this deficit on the mod pack. Can I go get... Yeah, I can do a merchant next turn for that. Yeah, maybe you can teach me how not to run a massive deficit. I don't know, I just had a 4-city tradition empire. Just sort of trundling along. I thought my pop was fine, and then I had like minus 70 gold per turn until I got a golden age. Was it my empire? Didn't need to be bigger. Please tell me that this research agreement pushes me all the way. Oh, okay, fair enough. Don't tell me this is going to be 184. Okay, particle physics, nice. Excellent stuff. So, this is going to be the end of the game. We'll just get all these things out of the way. Oh, Wittenberg! I couldn't even get the gold. I guess I have to get the gold next turn. Research agreement complete. I guess that just shows how powerful research agreements actually are. I mean, this game looks alright for me, but the research agreements... I think I got less than I did in the France game, which probably made a difference. I ran about maybe 4 or 5 in the end. My France game probably got about 7. Did we purchase the scientist in? Where did we purchase the scientist? Is it it is in Marrakech. Ah. Okay, let's go secure the walking between Rabat and my capital. And then buy the SS engine here. Keep up stealth. Got our faith purchase in. Actually got 8 turns until another scientist, but we won't be needing that. This is going to be turn 83. So, I guess, what is this? So my fastest ever victory on science, turn 167. This is going to be 183, so it's going to be, what's that, 16 turns slower. But then we didn't have Jesuit education unlike the last game, so I guess that's understandable. And 4 turns, I guess, well, 2 turns faster than my next best, which was 185 Germany. So decent science victory. Overall, kind of okay empire. Maybe my lands just aren't good, not entirely sure. I'm not really going to dwell too much on diagnosing how this game went. We're going to go plonk the spaceship down and take this victory on turn 183. So let's do that. Thanks for watching, anyone who's watching the YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Any comments to tell me the sorts of comments you enjoy, sorts of content you enjoyed to see. They would be very much appreciated for the spaceship and win the game. I'll even try and take a screenshot of this, I guess. I can't see the spaceship, so I'm going to have to just go for this.
You have achieved victory through mastery.
Quick look at some of the graphs, maybe. Although I'm not entirely sure how instructional they'll be.
People on a voyage to a brave new
Science per turn, pretty cool.
Your triumph will be remembered as long as the stars burn in the night sky.
Maybe we can see when I founded some of my cities. In fact, I'll actually have a look at the map. That's what we'll run through before we move on to DJ's mod pack. So let's see. So our first city goes out somewhere about turn 27-ish. We got another one out low 30s and then one out turn 40 odd. And then we'll just, I guess, watch as I SimCity my way through to the end of the game here. Maybe we can see what happened with this Aztec conquest of Spain. The Spanish peoples got conquered by the Aztecs. They actually they got a city raised by the Zulu first and then killed by the Zulu. That's something I didn't expect. And we can just watch the AI spam their way on the Americas. The Americas look quite interesting. I mean, 2 civs spawned there, just totally isolated. No one got Australia. I was hoping a civ would spawn on Australia, but I guess that wasn't true. What's that the Aztec managed to settle in the bottom there? What set of islands is that down there? I guess there must be a real one that exists. I don't know which one that is. We did in the end get both Egypt and Austria and Germany on Australia. No one on New Zealand. What else did we get? We had us still going through China. Some of these other islands got settled. It's quite interesting. Don't know what that is up there by Austria. Is that like Greenland or something that got eminently settled? Anyway, thanks for watching. Anyone who watches this back later. This will be the end of this game. We'll exit to the menu. Nice demographics. Not particularly great. 326 productions are right. Price is okay, I guess. Anyway, we'll move on.